Here in Landover, Maryland. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the New York Giants and the Washington Commanders. On the Giants sideline, it is Brian Daboll traded 2 years ago. Very disappointing 3-14 mark a year ago. On the other side, Commanders head coach Dan Quinn. His team looking for a spark, hoping their fans will give it to them here at home as we are set to go. So what lies in store for these teams this season? The talking's done. We're about to find out. It's week 1, and off we go on EA. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. They go play action with Wilson. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down. Wilson now off the bootleg. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Dorrance Armstrong. He's into the sack column early in the season. A sack on this opening drive. Not the sharpest of starts on offense. Here an early 3rd and long. Out of the gun here. Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive. Frankie Luvu. He's got his first sack of the season here early in week 1.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
This fielded inside the 35. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free.
At their own 36-yard line.
1st and 10 now from the 36. First carry of the game for Brian Robinson. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
And he'll be forced out of bounds. They'll pick up 23 on that one. First down, Washington.
That's good.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. And it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Here now, 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniel. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
And now he's not spiking it, it's a fake. Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive. Brian Burns taking him down for the first sack of this new campaign.
And after allowing a chunk play on that previous down, nice job there settling in. They make a big play of their own, and they get him down for a sack.
On second down, it's Daniel. He'll let this go towards the end zone.
Well, we're getting a little test here early, Mike, to see just how easy is this team to wrap it. Didn't look like they were able to get through that opening script that they had worked on all week. So I'm going to be curious on this next drive. Do they stick to the plan? Do they pick up where they left off? Or is there a little bit of a reaction, or dare I say panic, to come out and make some adjustments in response to that early usage?
They'll stretch him out to the sideline, but he'll be taken down for a loss. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. From the shotgun, Wilson. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him. So backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. From the gun, and they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a sack. The Giants sending out their punter, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. It's a good return here, able to take it across the 50, set up the offense with a short field. The Commanders' offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. They'll start with a short field, looking for the first points in this contest. They'll begin first and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
It's a give up the middle to Robinson. He'll try to keep his footing, manages to work it ahead for a couple of yards.
Brings up second down.
Ball on the 39. Here's second down and 7. From the shotgun, it's Daniel. That one complete to Jalen Lane. And he'll be out of bounds down at the 15-yard line.
It's a gain of 20.
Set to go now on first and 10.
Come on.
They run over center with Robinson. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
These negative runs, they just make everything for the play caller that much more difficult, Mike. So they've got to find a way to be more efficient on these early downs, meaning first and second down. Because if not, you find yourself the entire game in third and pass, and that's what every single defense in the league is trying to do.
Brought down back at the 21-yard line.
So, first quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. 0-0 is the score. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. Third and a long way to go.
Panther 11, 19, guys.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. That's taken in. It'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough. Fourth down. This through the rain, but he does. The kick is good. And the Commanders will take a 3-0 lead. So after the field goal to open up the scoring, the kicker's back out for this kickoff. This one taken at the 7. Now an opening past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. So, Greg, here are the Giants, and here's a team that really needs to start going in the right direction. They've had double-digit losses 7 of the last 8 years, including 3 and 14 a year ago. So what are the pieces to start getting this thing in a much more positive direction?
Well, I think on the positive side, Mike, I think at least on the defensive side of the ball, you're seeing them really start to accumulate some top-tier defensive players. They're young, they're athletic, they're fast. So that's a good thing. But now on the offensive side of the ball, they probably have one of the most interesting quarterback rooms in the entire league, right? They got James Winston, they got Russell Wilson, they draft Jackson Dart. So the question is Russell Wilson the Week 1 starter and the Week 18 starter? Or is he just on a short leash until they feel they can get the young rookie up to speed? So I think there's a lot of questions.
This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Frankie This brought in out past the 20. And it's a decent return. Gets some of that yardage back before he's forced out of bounds. So, Greg, here are the Commanders, and could anything change in a year the way everything around Washington did? Coaching, quarterback play, future of the franchise, it all just turned around off that great season. Now they got to do it on the field again here this year.
And you just can't say enough about Dan Quinn. And you and I, we've sat in a lot of meetings with him over the years, Mike. And when he walks in the room, you just feel good. You feel confident. You feel he's under control. He's just one of those guys that has an aura about him that just makes you say, you know what? That guy's in charge, and I'm just going to go wherever he tells me. And you kind of saw that happen on a roster that I would say was a good roster. They were superstar at quarterback with Jane Daniels, but the rest of their roster still is a work in progress. So as they continue to acquire new players, continue to build that roster around Daniels, I'll tell you what, I think they won 12 last year. I wouldn't be surprised to see them hover around that same number and compete to win in what's a difficult division with the Eagles, but when it comes to the end of the season, I think they're going to be right there with them.
On fourth down, the Commanders going to send out their veteran Tress Way to punt. Here's the Giants offense. Now they get set to take over once more. Hey, Greg, you think about the NFC East? I was always fond of saying, you're not allowed to rebuild in the NFC East. Think about these fan bases. Philly, Washington, Dallas, the Giants. Their fans don't stand rebuilds very often. Always feels a different pressure in this division to be one of the best teams in the league every year.
Yeah, and it's just such a fun division. And last year with Washington turning it around so quickly, Jake did.
And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
3rd and 15.
Now it's Wilson. He'll get it into the hands of Slayton. First catch for him on this new season, and it results in a first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. First down.
Now it's Tracy looking to run, and he'll just hope to stay on his feet here, picking his way forward for a gain of about 4. From the 31, here is 2nd and 5. Wilson lines up in the pistol. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line. That one good for 29.
First down, Giants.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Neighbors in motion. Look over the ground, and here's Tracy on first down. That's a nice job keeping his balance in these conditions. A gain of about 5.
Taken down by Jartavius Martin. It's a gain of 5.
Out of the gun, it's Wilson. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
Russell Wilson sacked. A loss of 7 yards.
3rd down, here's Wilson. Lawrence Armstrong. What a way to kick off the new year. 2 sacks in the...
7 yards. And it's 4th down.
And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. The Commanders' offense going to see what they can do in the final minute of this first half. They'll look to build on their 3-0 lead as this drive starts with a 1st and 10. That'll be caught by the running back, Robinson.
Robinson. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
2nd down and 8.
Come on. Hey.
Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. Rolling right. And this is incomplete, but it looked like that defender got a head start. Let's check the call.
On the set. Get it. Ready.
Throwing on second down. Daniel. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. He can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a third down.
And 3 yards to go.
From the shotgun on third down. Daniels. He'll try and get there on the ground.
Yeah, he's trying to make the best of the bad situation here, Mike. Nothing open downfield. He thinks he can tuck it and get it with his legs. He ends up out of bounds, short of first.
Here's Tress Way now, as he's on to punt for the second straight drive. Taken at the 19. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. That's where the offense will take over.
6-yard line.
And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee, take this on into the locker room.
With a good
Halftime
one in the
straight ahead.
AFC.
And we go and hold that thought. Let's get right back to it. We are ready for the third quarter.
Brandon Gano to kick off.
Just one score, one lone field goal. All these two teams could muster in half number one. What awaits us here in the second half? He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Commanders' offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. You know, Greg, early on, it's always new faces in different places. Off-season movement, what caught your eye?
I think there's so many good ones, right? You talk about Stephon Diggs. He ends up in New England, and Cooper Kupp now. He's moving on to Seattle from the Rams. But I think it's the guy the Rams signed